Mistakes are also part of the way. Hello, dear students. It is an honor for me to be here in front of you at the graduation of this prestigious university. To be honest, when I graduate, it is one of the best days in my life because I thought I had finished the most difficult stage of my life, the stage, the student stage. But I didn't know that I actually was saying goodbye that the best stage. It is, friends, the stage of life from which you learn most, where you enjoy most, and where more mistakes are made. It is a stage to which today you set aside and advance to the next level, to the next chapter of your book. I want to tell you a personal story. The first university career I took was related to laws, legal uses, etc. To be honest, I hate it, and many people will wonder why did I study that then, because of my family pressure. In my family, there are many people dedicated to that area, and they wanted me to follow that path. And in order not to disappoint them, I listen to them. It is one of the biggest mistake of my life. After graduating from that career, I feel frustrated. I feel like have wasted all that time on something. I hate my life. No longer made a sentence because I will dedicate myself to something that didn't make me happy. Yes, friends, I had made the biggest mistakes of my life. Listen to the people who had no right to decide over me or my future. So I stopped up and decided to start again. I studied for 5 more years about with the difference that this time I loved what I did. I would like to share with you the following sentence that help me a lot of to start over again. Listen to your heart. It will always know what you truly want, no matter how difficult the situation or circumstance seems. If you really want to get something, there's nothing and no one able to stop you from making it. I want to show you real data about this problem that often prevent use fulfilling our dreams. The scientific name of this problem is atiphobia. It's the intense fear to ourselves when we are affected with situation in which we can fail or make mistakes. Mistakes are nothing but opportunity to learn. Often we tend to think that the road to success is easy and we saw obstacles, but that this idea needs to change, because if we continue things the same way, the first obstacle that is present to use will the best the last. Guys, work and personal life are demanding and difficult. You may not know it, but you will sound realize with is I don't want to scare you into thinking that you can never be someone in life. On the contrary, I want to motivate you to strive and pursue your dreams, no matter how hard life gets. Because remember that Henry Ford says, whether you think you can or can't, you are right. Steve Jobs started Apple to 20 years old in his parents' garage. After 10 years, the company grew immensely. And when it is was at its peak, Steve Jobs was fired from his home company with 30 years old. So he was devastated. He had been rejected, but he was still in love. So he decided to start over. In the end, it turned out that being fired from Apple was the best things that could have happened to him. He entered into one of the most creative periods in his life. Over the next 5 years, he started a company called Next, and another one called Pixar. Pixar went on to the create Toy Story. After all this event, people bought Nest. Jobs returned to Apple, and the technology he developed at Next is the here's Apple's current renaissance. If Steve Jobs had not been fired from Apple, he wouldn't have discovered his full potential. Today, Apple wouldn't be same. Pixar wouldn't exist, neither his wonderful films, and the technology would be the same. We should always keep going, guys, following our heart at all time. As Steve Jobs says, your time is limited, so don't waste it living some else's life. Don't be trapped by dogma, which is living with the result of other people's thinkings, and don't the noise of others' opinion drown out your own inner voice. And most important, have the courage to follow your heart and intuition. Even though my family didn't support the idea of me abandoning my university career that I chose, so I wouldn't disappoint them. I did it. I decided to follow my heart because life is very, very short. Not to pressure your dreams insatiably until you achieve each one of them. With effort and dedication, nothing is impossible. To conclude, I want to leave you with this valuable lesson: to encounter obstacles along the way does not mean it is the end. On the contrary, it is the opportunity to learn and grow. Thanks, very thanks you very much, and move forward with in the new chapter in your life.